Unlock the secrets of franchising success with the Franchise Life podcast. Hosted by Stacie Shannon. Join us for expert insights, success stories, and practical tips every week. Subscribe now and take your franchise journey to the next level.
Hello and welcome to the Franchise Life. Today, I am so pleased to have on a gentleman, Kurt Marson, who just recently invested in Lime Painting and became the newest franchise owner in Alpharetta, Georgia. Welcome, Kurt.
Thank you, Stacie.
All right, Kurt. So I had the pleasure of meeting you in Denver, Colorado when you went for Lime's Meet the Team Day last month. I will tell you that your enthusiasm and everything you exhibited during this journey, from going to Meet the Team Day to your signing of the franchise agreement, is the reason I'm in this business. So, Kurt, let's start by you sharing your professional background and why you started looking at franchising in the first place.
So I was in the corporate world for approximately 30 years. Worked in banking in a kind of a specialized industry and moved up the corporate ladder. And continued to move up the corporate ladder to the point that I was managing several states, multiple direct reports. And, towards the end of my career, I'd say like the last 4 to 5 years, I began to experience burnout. The work was something, as I said, that I had done for a long time, for about 30 years. And so I got to the point in my career that I really wanted to try something else. And what I really wanted to try was, being more independent and starting my own business. So I initially thought about getting into the insurance business, and I quickly determined that that wasn't the business for me. So I was fortunate in that my franchise coach, Ron Taylor, reached out to me about and just wanted to talk to you about franchising. The idea had never occurred to me. So I spent a lot of time talking to Ron. He got to know me pretty well, and he began to present me with different options as far as franchises go. And it just started from there. And so once I started looking at different franchises, I was hooked and knew that was the direction in which I wanted to go.
So, and I love that you took that journey similar to your franchise coach, Ron. In addition to being the franchise or the vice president of franchise development for Lime, I also have my own coaching business on the side. So I very much appreciate that process that you went through and that Ron took you through. So you're presented with, let's say, half a dozen different franchise opportunities to consider. What was it about Lime that drew you in?
There were quite a few things. My initial interaction with Avery Grossman, I really liked what he had to say about the company. And, as we progressed through it, I became more and more interested. At the time, I was looking at 4 separate franchises and ultimately landed on Lime for several reasons. First thing is the culture of the company. Just Lime and what it stands for: love, integrity, mission, and excellence. What could be better than that acronym, as far as running a business? And, I think that pretty much says it all. I was also extremely impressed by all the leaders that are part of the Lime franchise. I had a chance to meet you, Stacie, and all of the other leaders with the franchise, with Lime Painting, and was just very impressed by everybody and felt that this was a leadership group that I really wanted to work with and that I felt could provide me all the support and assistance I needed. The experience with the group is, in my opinion, second to none. And so that was another big reason. I also love the revenue and the growth potential of the franchise. There are 40 plus different revenue sources. Um, for me to go out and help my customers. It also gave me a chance, I think, to go, back and work with different customers on different projects. So that was very interesting to me. And then the collaborative culture of the franchise, I think, is huge. That the franchisor, Lime Painting, is always willing to listen to different ideas from their franchisees. And if after the research that they do, they find that it's a good fit, they incorporate that into the business. And so I think, for me, that was very important. That we had a voice with Lime, and they absolutely give it to us and encourage us to come up with ideas.
I love just, within a week to 2 weeks of signing your franchise agreement, it's we, it's us. I've seen you've already updated your LinkedIn to owner of Lime Painting of Alpharetta. Um, you know, I love hearing everything you said, and personally, having access to hundreds of different franchise brands, and having the opportunity to partner with Lime just in the past few months to help their franchise system grow. A lot of what you just shared is what resonated with me as well. Uh, the culture by far is phenomenal. And I think, what Nick Lopez, the founder, has created is something really special. But I do want to dig in a little bit to the leadership team and the support that they provide you. Because, well, let's start number one with the market that Lime serves. I mean, Lime Painting is not just another painting business that is going after any and all painting jobs in the industry. Lime Painting focuses on the top 30% of home values in any given market. So that is one big differentiator of the brand, aside from any other painting business that you would ever consider in franchising. But one thing that just really impressed me about Lime was the corporate support as far as recruitment of key employees, bid and proposal support, and training. So, can you just talk from a personal standpoint about those areas and what that means to you personally as you start your venture with Lime?
Well, I think that those characteristics associated with Lyme are just really invaluable. To be able to provide assistance with the hiring. Um, for me coming into this, as a new business owner and not really knowing how to go about hiring the right people for the different positions, and having that experience and expertise that the franchise is going to provide to me, again, it's just invaluable. And that was another reason that I really wanted to go with the franchise. And then the training, the training, I was just exposed to it today, and there's all kinds of classes that I think it's important that we actually have to pass, and have to get that knowledge base. So when I go out and I'm talking with clients, I'm able to convey a sense of expertise to them. I think that's very important to them. They give me the opportunity to learn to learn at the bottom, or to learn every aspect of the business, which just benefits me in every facet of running the business. Um, and then being able to go out to Denver and have a week of in-person training out there again is just invaluable. Um, so many resources are available to me to succeed. With the training, with the support, I have no doubt that I'm going to succeed.
And it's not only, the virtual training or you going to Denver for on-site corporate training, but Lime also comes on site to your location as well. Isn't that correct?
It is. I believe we have two in-person visits for additional training in the field, which again it's invaluable. It'll help me so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, and everything that, we're talking about right now, it's really interesting because I get clients that I work with, if I present, let's say, a painting brand, they're like, really, I can go out, I can start my own painting business. Why would I invest in a franchise? But it is so much more than that. It's all the support that we've spoke about. It's the coaching, the mentoring, the proven business model, the branding, which you are sporting very nicely there, Kurt, with your lime painting polo on. I love it.
Thank you.
So, by the way, I do have to ask, the last time we were on a call together, you were ready to go buy a vehicle to get wrapped and branded. Has that purchase been made yet?
The purchase has been made and is sitting in my driveway.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. How
Need
exciting.
to have it wrapped and we'll be good to go.
Oh, how exciting. So, you mentioned you're just launching in the training process. What does the next 30, 60, 90 days look like for you as a new franchise owner with Lime?
Very busy. Lots of learning. Just jumping in and trying to learn as much as I can about the business. I've got multiple meetings set up with the leadership at Lime to walk through all of the different steps that I've got to take to get to my grand opening launch. Um, and so I'm going to put everything I have into getting that accomplished as soon as possible so that I can get out and start selling, start providing the painting services that Line provides.
And on that note, there are different ways or structures that a franchise owner can enter Lime as an owner. You can be an owner operator where you're working in the business, overseeing the business 40 hours a week. You can come in as a semi passive owner where you may hire someone full time and then you're focusing 15, 20 hours a week on the job or on the business. What is your structure going to look like as you build your business from the
I'm
onset?
going to be an owner operator. I want to be fully involved in the business. And my goal is to do that for the first 3 to 5 years. I'm not ready to retire yet. So, I really want to get in there and just be, as much of a part of the business as I can without interfering with the professionals that are out there doing the work. Um, I just think it's important for me to be visible. And, therefore, again, the folks that are working with me, in addition to our clients, the people that we're providing the service to.
Absolutely. So, Kurt, one of the things that Lime has created as a tradition is once a Lime franchise owner finishes a job, they present the homeowner with a key lime pie.
I think that is a spectacular perk and just a wonderful way to show our appreciation and our thanks. I think it's very unique. I'm hoping that I'm going to have to find a full-time pie maker.
All right. Well, Kurt, thank you so much for joining me today. It has been such a pleasure, and we are so excited to have you be a part of the Lime family. For anybody that is interested in learning more about lime painting, feel free to reach out to me at Stacie@fusionfranchising.com. Thanks, and have a great day.
Thanks for listening. Subscribe for more on the franchise life.